COVID-19 pandemic, many have chosen to do their part to help out. In addition to the medical professionals on the front lines, putting their lives on the line, others have also done what they can to contribute, from donating money to making masks. A community of professionals that's always ready to help out with their analytical, problem-solving, and data analysis skills are composed of high energy physicists. The particle physics community is ready to help no matter the situation. The COVID-19 pandemic is no different. From analyzing data to improving and making medical devices and personal protective equipment, to then distributing the majority of what they make to surrounding communities and hospitals, physicists are doing their part to provide aid to scientists and communities in need. The European Organization for Nuclear Research, commonly known as CERN, one of the largest and most respected research collaborations for high-energy physics, has developed 3 task forces to tackle this crisis head-on. These teams work in efforts concerning medical devices, IT initiatives, and support to society.
We have established the CERN Against COVID-19 Task Force at the end of March, just after completing the transition of the lab to safe mode. And the goal was to explore how the competencies, the technologies, the expertise of the CERN community could be put to use in order to help society in the fight against COVID-19.
Physicists have been extremely helpful in the endeavors to fight the harmful effects of the COVID-19 pandemic through technology. Physicists are using their knowledge and expertise to help the cause by designing and manufacturing medical devices. Physicists and engineers around the world have put their efforts towards improving ventilator designs for mass production. The current structure of particle physics collaborations makes it easier to work on COVID-19 related projects internationally. For example, the mechanical ventilator Milano, or MVM, is a promising ventilator project led by Cristiano Galbiati, a physicist from Princeton University specializing in dark matter experiments. The team that made the device was mostly from the Global Argon Dark Matter Collaboration. According to the MVM website, it was made to have minimal components and easily mass-produced as an open-source ventilator. In theory, it will be publicly available to anyone in the world. In just over a month, the MVM went from concept to FDA approval, with the design now being distributed to hospitals. Another ventilator design created by physicists at CERN is the High Energy Ventilator, or HEV. It is also designed to be inexpensive and made from widely available parts. According to CERN, it is highly versatile and was designed specifically for the current pandemic. In addition, an alternative compressed air supply for the HEV is being researched if hospital compressed air is unavailable, which increases accessibility. Physicists also researched the development of stronger ultraviolet LED lights to decontaminate surfaces and equipment that have come in contact with the virus. CERN developed disinfection boxes that utilize rare UVC to sanitize objects. Physicists and engineers want to use UVC LED technology to provide a low-cost and chemical-free method for sanitation. CERN has also launched a series of IT initiatives. For example, the organization allowed for many employees to telework instead of going into the facilities, allowing researchers to be both safe and productive. By using video conferencing resources and hotspots, many researchers can still work in a team environment. According to the Experimental Physics Department at CERN, a group of researchers from the UK's Diamond Synchrotron facility was able to model the atomic structure of the virus. By using accelerators as sources of radiation, they were able to produce and analyze diffraction patterns. Furthermore, CERN has emphasized its data-sharing resources, such as Zenodo, which enables scientists to share information with the public as fast as possible, crowdsourcing computing problems and resources. According to CERN, they have also allowed other organizations and groups to use the internationally linked particle physics community to organize people to help solve problems, share information, and synthesize new ideas to help solve the COVID-19 crisis. Also, CERN and the High Energy Physics community have shared the raw computing power of their grids, a resource needed to solve complex biology-based computing problems. CERN scientists have done a lot to contribute to society during the COVID-19 pandemic, specifically in communities in France and Switzerland, where CERN is based. According to CERN, they have been finding ways to quickly support their local communities. The organization has given support to local fire and rescue services, as well as to local hospitals in Geneva by donating protective coveralls, manufacturing face shields, and offering temporary storage of personal protective equipment. They've also fabricated acrylic barriers and donated to public service roles. CERN has also made PPEs, designing as well as manufacturing face shields, of which nearly 10,000 have already been donated according to CERN. Furthermore, CERN has also followed the World Health Organization's recipe for COVID-19 specific hand sanitizer, donating over 6,000 liters. Additionally, reusable 3D printed masks and washable filters have been designed and made to make sure that the measures taken against the virus now do not harm society and the environment in the long term. The COVID-19 outbreak requires the collective effort of millions of people, including those in the sciences. The high energy physics community, equipped with diverse talents and skill sets, is an indispensable member of this effort. From particles to pandemics, the high energy physics community is here to put forth its best efforts.